Guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm here to do a quick, simple, easy makeup tutorial. This is what I do most days when I just want to throw on a little bit of makeup so I feel better, so I'm just ready to go for the rest of the day. It's nothing too intense, but I find that putting a little bit of makeup on in the morning really makes me feel better about myself during the day. I get more done. It's just crazy what it can do. I'm also collaborating with Kassie on this video. Her channel name is Shades of Kassie, so I'll link her down below. I have known her for a very, very long time. I feel like when I first started making videos, I found her. I don't know who found each other, but we've known each other for a really long time, and I've met her a few times too. She has a boy. She also is pregnant with a little girl right now. I'm so excited for her. So we thought it'd be fun to do a mom makeup tutorial, something that's quick and easy, that'll get you through the day and you'll feel good. So I will have her video linked down below. And with all of that said, let's get started. Okay, so here we are, fresh faced. My skin is not good right now. I have so much redness, so many breakouts going on. It's not fun. So what I'm going to use first is a little bit of foundation to help even out my skin tone. This is from Pacifica. It's the Dreamy Cover Bare Faced Serum Foundation, and I like this because it gives me some coverage, but at the same time, it's hydrating. My skin is dry all of a sudden. The weather is changing and it's messing with my skin. A little bit of this goes a long way, so you really don't need that much. But I'm looking for some more hydrating foundations. If you guys have any recommendations, I would love to hear them, because my skin just changes so much from season to season, and all of a sudden it's really windy and dry outside and it's really affecting my face. So now that this is pretty much blended, blends in really fast, I go in with a little bit of concealer. This is the All Nighter from Urban Decay. I like using this on blemishes. Just do a little bit of this because I don't want to look cakey. That's my main thing when I'm doing my makeup. I want it to look as fresh and natural as possible. So I'm just blending this in to any blemishes that I have. I just ran out of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, so I'm gonna open up a new one that I have from CoverGirl. I remember I used to really, really like it. I don't like the fact that it's not a more natural option, but sometimes, I mean, not that Urban Decay is like super natural or anything. This is a different shade. I think it's a little darker right now. I haven't tanned in a long time, so all of my makeup is a little bit dark for me right now. So I just do a little concealer above, up on my lids to cancel out all that redness. I get a lot of splotchiness up there. And then I put a little bit underneath my eyes to get rid of any darkness, and I blend that in with a brush. I love using a brush for my concealer to blend it out because it really kind of just melds it into your skin, and it's really, really nice. And I use this brush usually for powder as well to kind of set everything in place. I've been trying not to use a ton of powder lately, again, because my skin is dry and powder tends to set in those lines. So I'm taking this Mineral Fusion powder. I have it in the color Warm 3. It's really, really nice. It's a good natural option if you guys want a powder that's a little bit better for you. I like to just press this underneath my eyes, around my nose, to make sure everything is locked in place and you don't have to worry about it going anywhere throughout the day, because the last thing I have time for is to touch up my makeup, let's be honest. I barely even look at my makeup after I do it in the morning. Typically I do my makeup after the girls have their breakfast. I take them into our bedroom and they play around in there and they love our room so much. And I'll just do my makeup really quickly in the bathroom. Next I'm going in with some bronzer. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love how smooth this is. It looks really natural. Bronzer is something that can make you feel a lot better because it gives you a little bit of tan, and when you have a little bit more of a tan, something about that makes you feel, I don't know, you feel so much better with a tan. I was on a self-tanner kick and I was using it so frequently, like once a week. And then I was just thinking, man, all of this is just seeping into my pores. I feel like this is not the best to be putting on my skin head to toe every single week. So I'm kind of taking a break from self-tanning. Then I always take my bronzer and I apply it to my lids. Usually that's all I do for eyeshadow. Sometimes I'll show you what I use to add a little bit, something extra. But on like weekdays, I'm not really doing anything. I never really spend a ton of time on eyeshadow. And honestly, I don't, even when I'm going out, like if Andrew and I are having a date night, I don't put a ton of eyeshadow on anymore. I just am liking just the more natural look and just matte and just kind of emphasizes your natural features. I take a little bit of that too underneath on my lower lash line and just blend that back and forth. The other thing I use sometimes is my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I like this just because of how simple it is. So typically I use this orangey shade in my crease. If I want something a little bit more than just bronzer, I'll pop that into my crease, blend that back and forth and kind of blend up and out. And there's just really good neutral colors in here that you can use every single day. I'm gonna add some blush. I love this blush from Laura Geller. It's the Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues, and it's such a beautiful berry color and has a little bit of a golden sheen to it when you apply it. It's so pretty. Ever since I got this, I haven't used any other blush. Like I usually use Tarte blushes, but this one is just so beautiful to me. I love how it just brightens up your face. I already have some powder on my eyebrows from earlier. I use the Butter London Natural Charm palette, and it's this dark brown color that I use in the middle. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that, kind of define them a little bit more. Okay, so I might as well answer some of your guys' questions right now while I'm doing this. You guys ask me if I do my makeup every single day. I definitely don't do like a full face of makeup every day. Sometimes I just do eyebrows. Sometimes I'll do brows and mascara. It just depends on what I'm doing, what I have time for, but typically eyebrows are a must. Another question you asked me relating to my girls was what do I do for tantrums? When did I notice tantrums starting? Around 18 months is when I noticed them having like a lot more tantrums. I intervene sometimes, like if one of them's stealing the other one's toy, I'll intervene and just kind of let them know like you can't take her things. But sometimes I'll just let them work it out and they'll get over it really quick. We just started doing timeouts and they work so well, it is insane. So what we do, like if one of them has a freak out for no reason or they won't listen, we'll say, do you want a timeout? And they know what that means now. We take them back into our bedroom and just close the door, leave them in there for like 2 minutes. Like it's not even that much time at all. They freak out, they go crazy. Then when we go back and get them out of there, they are like so lovey on you. They'll give you kisses. They'll say sorry, like it's just crazy. So that's what we do when they're just like absolutely not listening at all. And then to set my brows, I love the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. It works so well and it just kind of holds them all in place without it being crunchy. I'm going to go in with mascara now. I use Benefit Roller Lash. When I do want to wear eyeliner, I use the Stila liquid liner and I just do a thin line from inner to outer, but I don't do a wing that much anymore just because it's like a hassle to me now. So another question that I get asked a lot is what my job is. So YouTube is actually my full-time job. A lot of people just don't understand what goes into YouTube. So if you guys are looking to start a channel, I would say definitely go for it as long as you know that I just got mascara on my eyebrow. As long as you know that it'll take some time to build up a following, it's not gonna happen overnight. I mean, hey, some people it does. For me, it didn't. It did take quite a few years. I started in college just as a hobby, and I think that's a really good way to start. You wanna start doing it because it's something that you love to do. I didn't start out with it knowing that it would be a job for me. I actually went to college to become an elementary teacher. YouTube kind of just evolved for me, and I was waitressing at the time. After college, I was a nanny for 2 different families, doing a lot of things because Andrew was in physical therapy school. So YouTube was like a really fun creative outlet for me, and it got to the point where I was so busy with it that I quit all of my jobs and I did it full time. So it was a risk, but I'm really glad I did it because it's just it's a neat thing to be able to do. It's super confusing to explain to people, like people just don't really understand. But it also is nice because I can stay at home with the girls. It's definitely a lot trickier with the girls now. When I didn't have any kids, you know, I could kind of do anything I wanted to on my own time, but now I have to plan everything out and just be really, really organized and just super efficient with my time. So for my lips, I usually just do chapstick or some lip gloss now. I love the Hurrah lip balms. These are amazing, made with really good natural ingredients. And then for lip gloss, I've been loving my Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Gloss in Rebel. It's just a really pretty mauve-y pink, and it gives a really pretty shine to your lips. And I keep this in my diaper bag. And it has like kind of a minty taste to it. The last thing I want to do is to set my makeup. I love setting it with either a toner, a hydrating mist, just something to give my skin a little bit of hydration. And I also feel like it kind of melds your makeup into your skin a little bit better and everything looks more natural. So this I just got and I really have been liking it. It's from Giovanni. It's the Facial Prime and Setting Mist. It has activated charcoal in here. So I'm gonna shake it up really good and spray it all over. So this is a finished look. This is my go-to when I just wanna feel pulled together for the day. I truly think that putting on a little bit of makeup goes a long way. I just feel better about myself. I feel like I'm more productive when I put a little makeup on. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.